everyone, so today I wanted to do a tutorial on how to do the inverted braid. Now I'm calling it the inverted braid because I feel like that is a thing that I can put in the title of this video that isn't going to take up too many characters. What I would really like to call this braid is the braid that you flip upside down through the loop that you don't need a hair bow for braid. I think that's kind of more of a way to describe it, but basically, I don't know if you guys can see this braid. It's super cute. It doesn't look like any other braid. As you can tell, it kind of looks almost like it messes up right here, but if you look, it's actually my hair that's wrapping around and securing it. So I don't have any hair bows, bobby pins, clips, nothing like that in my hair at all. It's perfect if you're at school and you're about to take a test and you want to get your hair out of your face. I remember I always used to like twist my hair in the back of my head and stick a pencil through it, and I always thought it would work because I was like, I want to put my hair back for this test, but it never worked. I don't know why. I could never figure out like the right angle to stick my pencil in my hair. But I wanted to do a tutorial on how to do this, and I was thinking of it, you know, filming in my head and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is going to be such a fun, quick video. I'm going to do a really quick intro and just get into the tutorial, and then I remembered what today is. It is July 21st, which means that I get to announce something super exciting to you, so this intro is actually going to be a lot longer than I planned. If you want to skip forward and just watch the tutorial on how to do the inverted braid, that's totally fine. I'll put a little link to like when the second mark starts or whatever, so you can go watch that. But if you want a chance to win an iPad 2, an iPhone 4, and see our new Solaris line, Ellen Blair for Solaris, our cell phone accessory line, I have the first little copy here. We're doing a big contest with it, so I wanted to talk to you guys about that. So if you want to stick around for that, then hey, you guys are still here. So Elle and I decided that along with Solaris, we wanted to do a fun contest. And we have worked really hard. We've put a lot of ourselves kind of into designing these cell phone cases. I did an entire Beauty Blabber video on why we decided to design cell phone cases. I'll link it in the bottom bar below and put a little annotation around here. And that just kind of explains that everybody always has their cell phone in their hand, but a lot of times they don't have a pretty case on it or something. And we always felt that we could switch our case out to match our outfit and kind of make it be trendy and things like that. So we wanted to design our own line. We've had so much fun designing them. We have hand done every single one. We are so proud of them. They come out at Solaris on August 15th. That's the official launch date. But we've been kind of trying to find some cool names for the different lines. And we have a lot of cases coming out. And this is one of our cases that we wanted to do. We wanted it, here, I'll get close so you guys can see it. Super, super cute. We wanted to do kind of a black, white, and hot pink, more kind of punky theme, but then make it a little bit more princessy with some rhinestones. We wanted to girl it up a little bit. And as you can see down here, it says Ellen Blair limited edition. Looks like this. My phone is actually shattered, so I'm so sorry. I should enter this contest. I need a new iPhone 4, but I wouldn't do that to you guys. One of you needs to win. But the sides are baby pink. I thought that's so cute. So this is in our Rebel Princess line, and this case needs a new name. What you have to do is go to facebook.com/Solaris, which I'll link in the bottom bar below. You go to that, and on the left side of the page, there's going to be a little tab that says Name This Case Contest. Click on that, and that is where you can enter. Make sure you like the Solaris page. You can click on that little tab. You enter to win. I want to know what you guys think this case should be named. Think like OPI nail polish names mixed with MAC eyeshadow names, like really fun, catchy names, but not ones that have been done before. We can't copy anyone, but just, we want to name this case something really cool. This is actually one of my favorite cases from the line. I think it's super, super, super cute, but there are some that I really like and I would have showed you guys today, but they already have names. This is the one for the contest that I'm excited. We want you guys to help us name it. Now, the grand prize winner is going to get the entire line of Ellen Blair cell phone cases, a $500 gift card to buy an iPhone 4. You win an iPad 2 and all of our iPad cases. But the best thing is you are going to be our official Ellen Blair cell phone case line reviewer. So in order to enter this contest, we ask that if you do win, you will agree to review the cell phone cases. Now, 100% honest, you do not have to say that you like them if you don't like them. We really hope you'll like them, but if you get a case and you're like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite one, you can write that on your review, or you can, you know, get one and you're like, I wouldn't personally like this, but maybe someone else out there will, but I would never wear this. That's totally fine. Now that's for first place. What you want to do is you want to comment for the name suggestion with the case, and the top 10 people are going to be the ones that get the most likes on that little comment update. So if you don't want to enter this contest, or if you want to help one of your friends win, you can can just go to their Facebook and see where they commented on the Solaris page. Like that comment, the top 10 with the most likes on that page, and I'm gonna write all of this in the bottom bar below. I hope that this isn't confusing anyone, but the top 10 people are going to be put in the top 10, and then Elle and I, along with Solaris, are actually going to decide, because at the end of the day, we do want to make sure that it's a name that we really, really like. So we're going to decide the top winner and stuff like that. Now, if you are our official reviewer, your reviews will be going on our blog, our Twitter, our Facebook, Solaris's Twitter and Facebook, all those type of stuff. We really want a real person that, you know, hasn't been hands-on to review this, because I could review this all day long and tell you how much I love it, but we want a third-party person to kind of help us out with it. Now, second place gets a $500 gift card to buy an iPhone 4 and 5 of the Elle and Blair cell phone cases. Third through fifth place gets a $100 Solaris gift card to spend on Elle and Blair products, and sixth through 10th place gets a $50 Solaris gift card to spend on Elle and Blair products. So I hope you guys really like this. I know that made my intro super long before I show you how to do the inverted braid / the braid that will braid itself, that you flip over and you loop through the loop, and then you don't need a hair bow braid. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that, but I really hope that you guys are as excited about these cases as we are, and I really hope you guys like this one, because I absolutely love it. I think it's super cute and it feels really cool. It's really thin. It doesn't make your phone any bigger than it naturally would. Obviously, it makes it like a centimeter bigger, but all cases will. Don't judge it by my phone, because I did not have an Elle and Blair case on it when I dropped it, but I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get into how you do the inverted braid. The first thing you want to do is decide how much hair you want to be included in your braid and where you want your braid. Now, I'm pulling all of my hair to one side so that I can do a long side braid. Another thing that looks really cute with this is if you have someone to help you, they can do it going down straight down the back of your neck. Now, I can't actually do that with my own hair. I'm not very good at like doing my hair in the back of my head and braiding and things like that. But if you have someone to help you, it works, and like you can do their hair, they can do your hair, things like that. I think that's cute if you're wearing kind of like a boho chic outfit. Another thing I really like is if you have a little bit of texture to your hair. If it's not stick straight, if it has either curls or waves, or if you've been at the ocean and you have kind of like some sea salt in your hair, or if you just have sea salt spray that you want to spray, if you have kind of like messy looking scrunched hair, it's really pretty if you do one of these braids with about this much hair right here. It gives it a lot of texture and it looks really, really cool. You can do it here, you can do it up here, you can do it wherever you want to do it, but I think these braids are super cute. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to do kind of a big style that you guys could really see me working on. So that's why I'm going to do a side braid. I'm pulling all of my hair to the side, and my hair is actually not clean today. I washed it yesterday, and then when I got in the shower this morning, I put my shower cap on and I just washed my body. I hopped out, so my hair was not washed today, but it actually works a little bit better. So sorry, my hair just like flew in my mouth. If you can go a day without washing your hair, if you have dirty hair and you need something to do with your hair, this is a great little thing to do, because it actually holds better when you have dirtier hair. Since we're not using a hair bow or a hair clip, you're actually securing your hair with your own hair. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have all of my hair over to one side and in one hand. And then you want to take your first section. Now, I know that I want to divide my hair into about 3 equal sections. They don't have to be perfectly equal. If you find that one is a little bit thicker, it actually gives it more definition and dimension in it. But I'm just going to take this first section, and when I pull it down, as you can see, I hope, I'm not pulling it further than about halfway. If there's some hairs kind of tangled up at the bottom, that's totally fine. I'm going to loop this over and grab my other two. Again, not pulling them down super far, so just like this, and then grab this. Now I'm just going to make sure that my hair is kind of combed, and then start braiding. Now you're going to kind of feel and notice that at the bottom it's kind of knotting up. A lot of people try to brush this out and they think that it's a big knot that's forming in their hair and stuff like that. When you're braiding and the bottom, if you're braiding like a friendship bracelet and the strings are kind of knotting up, or if you're doing your hair, it's actually not knotting, it's creating an upside down inverted braid. So once you've braided enough to where you feel like you can't really braid anymore, you want to flip the tail of your hair through this little loop, pull it all out, and this is going, sorry, that was my cell phone. This is going to create the braid. When you flip the braid, it's actually going to turn it right side up, and I guess not inverted. It also creates a self-holding little like tie right here, if you guys can see that. It's super fun. Now it's up to you how much hair you want to leave at the bottom. The way you kind of decide, I like to leave a lot because I feel like it makes it more noticeable that your hair is actually holding your hair instead of like a hair bow holding your hair. I like to do that, but then I also really like to kind of pull on this hair because I want it to be a little bit looser and not so stuck to my head. So I kind of loosen it up. If you want, you can kind of pull on these a little bit, just like this, kind of just loosen it up, make it a little bit more flowy. The way that you can make the tail of your hair either longer or shorter, I wanted to make it where you guys could really see, and if I went any further down, I don't think you would have been able to see in the camera. But when you're dividing your hair, the further down you pull it before you actually like have all of the strings like not attached or all of the hairs not attached, the further down you pull it, the lower it's going to start the inverted braid. Therefore, you can braid your hair longer, and when you flip it, it's going to make the braid longer. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. When you're pulling your hair at the very beginning, when you're creating your 3 sections, the further down you go before you actually completely pull it apart is how far it's going to let you do the braid and how little of a tail you're going to have. When I went to an amusement park, I didn't have a hair bow to put my hair up. So what I did is I actually did my braid like this. And a lot of people around me were like, oh, that's so cool, teach me how to do it. I taught them and they were like, you should do a video on that. So I realized that this is something that I wanted to show you guys. I really hope this helps you. This will stay secure as long as you want it. I will say, when you're on a roller coaster, it kind of comes apart a little bit, but it actually looks a little bit cooler. Like I wish I had a roller coaster in my bathroom so every morning I could like do my hair and then go on it and kind of mess it up a little bit, just because it looked a little bit looser and cooler. And as the day goes on, your braid is going to naturally kind of fall a little bit, which I think is when it gets prettier. It's kind of like when you first curl your hair, it looks kind of crisp and like super perfect, but as the day goes on, it just looks like big waves, which I really like. But my point of telling you that is that this will hold through pretty much anything. You have to manually take it out, and it doesn't knot your hair up at all. Literally, these bottom 2 ones right here, you pull them apart and the entire braid just falls out. I think this is super fun. If you want to do a video response showing me how you like to rock your inverted braid, leave it below. I would love to watch that. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that type of jazz. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. So make sure you go to facebook.com/Solaris to enter the contest. Super excited about that. I am having a great day today. I hope you guys are too, and I will talk to you later. Bye.